before we talk, right? Tell me, you've lost over 2 stone in 30 days. Is that what you said?
Yeah, so I started at 17 stone, 10 pounds, and I now weigh 15 stone, 4 pounds. I had to
What the
be on
fuck?
like Tuesday.
Yeah, but how do you feel?
I feel, yeah, I mean, I've gone down to a 36 waist from a 38.
How do you feel mentally?
Really, like, it's been a massive shock to drop so much so quick. It's been hard. I won't lie. It has been a bit hard at times with work and just activities
Yeah.
outside and family routines. It's been hard, like having to really control what I'm doing.
Yes,
But
yeah.
I've stuck to it to plan. Yeah, and it's the energy does feel better. Like
I
the
know,
first couple of weeks were hard, cutting out
yeah,
sugar. I've had
yeah.
no hot drinks since I started, so I've not
Good.
allowed myself any coffee, any teas, nothing, just water.
But it's all about feeling good, isn't it?
Yeah, mate, and it like when people, especially my partners now, she started to realise, especially my face and like my clothes are fitting and everything's just like, yeah,
Oh,
a lot better.
your partner, is he happy? And can they notice a change in you?
Yeah, definitely 100%, mate. And then friends have started commenting like, I can see you've lost weight and stuff like that. So people are starting to notice now. What 33 days in? So yeah, it's
Crazy. No, now do you see why? Before I forget, thank you so much for being active in the community because this is what we're trying to create. So thank you for being active. Now, do you see why I'm screaming and shouting? Because I was a nurse and I realized that we're being fed with bullshit. It's all about medication, drugs and drugs and drugs. And now Ozempic has come out, Munjaro's come out, where
yeah,
all they got to do is tell people to eat properly. So it's about money. So I set out just to trust the whole the fitness and the medical world, literally just trust him. So thank you
yeah.
for listening to me.
I was really close to going on to the. I've tried slimming roll before a few times, and last
Yeah.
year went on it again, and I just didn't get back on with it. I was putting more weight on, and I just got to a point in just before the beginning of June on the weekend. I just thought I need to do something. Seen a couple of your videos. I was just basically like, what do I do? And I just thought, might as well just give it a try because I was very close to looking at the jabs, and I'm glad I
Yeah.
haven't because
I'm glad you
the
didn't.
different
Yeah.
story. Yeah, I am, mate. I'm eating good food. I'm trying to get a bit of variety with different meats. Some of it's a bit similar. The eggs I find a bit hard, but I've
I mean,
just
you can know
tried
what you
to.
want when the best, if you find the next time, just leave it alone for about a few days, and then just like it doesn't have to be every day. Do you know what I mean? You can just
Yeah,
yeah.
bring them back in. The one thing I'm worried about is we're going away. We've just booked an all inclusive in August, and we haven't been away as a family properly, like
Yeah.
nothing else but just family for
Yeah.
about 2 years. So we've just booked an all inclusive. But I'm hoping I'll be about 65 days in by the time we go.
Yes.
And I'm a little bit like I want to be able to just go and enjoy it. I'm still going to try and keep on plan, but I don't want to.
No,
I want to be able to enjoy myself as well. If that makes sense.
no. Do you know what, Steve? I want you to go and enjoy yourself because the thing is, it's a family, and it doesn't happen all the time. But
No.
what I always suggest is right. Your first meal, like maybe when you get up in the morning about 11, 12, just have some boiled eggs because
Yeah.
that will just fill you up, and then you don't even have to drink a bit of alcohol. Just go and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get mad. I mean, I'd usually go like airport, be on it, but I'm
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
I wanna control it. But if we go for a nice meal, I wanna have like, okay, I'm gonna have
Enjoy, yes, of course, yeah.
something else rather
Honestly,
than mopping. I mean,
because it's not forever. You know, it's not holiday. It's not forever. When you come
yeah,
back, you know exactly. And what I would suggest is that if you're feeling good, write down how you feel and write down exactly what you're eating. So that if you ever lose your way, you know exactly where to come back to. Do you know what I mean?
how do you like? I mean, I know I've lost that much already.
Yeah.
Um, how do you realise when you are fat adapted? Like, how is there a telling sign or will I plateau a bit?
There's a video in the classroom. You feel energy like abundant. You just feel like basically what happens is when you're fat adapted, it means that your body has learned how to use this fat that you got stored on you.
Yeah,
So you're never going to feel hungry. You're never going to feel tired. You're going to feel positive. Your insulin level would have come right down. If you got any kind of inflammation, it would have gone away. And then that's the kind of stuff. There are so many tell signs you're far adapted. So there's a video in the classroom. Try and watch it. You know what I mean?
yeah, because I have something like this week with the heat. I've been having my meal one. just because of the eggs in the van and how hot it is.
I
But
know.
I've been fine, and then overnight I've been having me chicken, me broccoli and whatever. But then I do see people like with onions and stuff like that. And I'm like, I didn't think we could have stuff like that. I'm a little bit
You
cagey.
no, but you know what? Some people onions raise their blood sugar. So try the onions.
Right,
If you feel hungry or if you start feeling craving after that, then you know it's not good for you. I'm okay with onions. Some
yeah,
people are not. And then the things that we need to avoid are things like peppers, you know, the green, the red and the yellow peppers. Leave them out for a minute because they
yeah.
contain carbs. Leave out carrots, leave out sweet corn, you know, the stuff like that. But
Can you
onions,
have spinach, Eddie? Can you like to have
yeah.
spinach or anything or not?
Yeah,
Spinach
because
turned up.
spinach can have all the cruciferous vegetables. The cruciferous vegetables are like spinach, kale, broccoli, asparagus, sprouts, cauliflower, cabbage. These are all cruciferous. They're non-starchy vegetables. You know what I mean?
Okay,
And
so that's
there's so much variety. And then try and eventually when you become far adapted, my daughter's got some nice recipes out there. You can just copy some. Do you know
I
what I mean?
know I keep looking at, but then I remember reading something saying don't do it until
No,
you
yeah,
know try and
yeah.
get to the 90 days, and then you can start maybe because I've just started back in the gym at home, so I'm doing a
Yes,
bit of
yes, yes.
weights, like a bit of spin. Just this week I've just started to do just to give me something a bit different to because I've been so strict on everything, but I've just started to introduce the gym a bit.
But do you know what I would do as well? Um, this happened to me when I started doing this a few years ago. Once a week, maybe at the weekend, make one of my daughter's dishes as
Okay,
a one of me, even before you become far adapted, and then enjoy
okay,
it. Make
just to have something different.
something different. That's it. Once a week, get the missus make a nice meal with one of the recipes and enjoy
Okay,
it. Do you know what I mean?
okay.
Just once a week, every Saturday. I do. I used to cook, but now I go out for a meal on Saturdays, and it's amazing. Just do it. Do you know what I mean?
But just to have like a one-off, so it doesn't. Is it only
One
the
of
meals
yeah,
that are on there, or could I go out
yeah.
and have
The
something else?
meals that are on there. Make one of the get a nice recipe. One of my daughter's recipes, and
Yeah,
then make a nice meal, and
okay.
have it. Do you know what I mean? And
Just to
then
give you some difference.
yes. All use the spices and all everything that you just make something nice. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah. It does because I know you get into that kind of routine. I've been really strict. I've literally stuck to it. I mean, I have
But
been 33 days.
that's why you've seen such amazing results in
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
You may slow down a bit, but don't worry about it because
yeah,
obviously your body responded. Obviously, your body needed a lot of healing. That's
yeah,
why
yeah.
it responded very quickly because you're carrying a bit of weight as well. That's why.
Yeah, I was getting bigger, and that was the thing with some of the ones I've done before. I'd join it, but then I'd come off it, and then I'd put more weight on. And I just got to the point, it was just one Saturday, I just thought, I can't, I just don't, I feel crap. My son plays ice hockey, so we travel a lot up and down the country, long hours driving and
Yeah.
in ice rinks. So it's a lot of convenient food, or when
Yeah.
you're driving. But I don't even allow myself a coffee when I'm driving. It's just water now.
You don't.
I've
Yeah.
just cut everything out.
Honestly, that's what I did as well. But basically, you make it to a point where you can have coffee here and there. But right now, let's get you far adapted. Once you're
Yeah.
truly far adapted, the fact that you're going for a long time without feeling hungry, that means you're on your way to becoming far adapted. You know,
Okay.
and losing that amount of body fat in a short time. That's also
Good
that's
signs.
that's also the signs that your body is learning how to use this fat because this is energy. The reason why
Yeah.
you can't access it because there's too much insulin in your blood. Everybody carrying excess body fat means has got too much insulin in their blood. So please keep going. And by the way, if I think I said you already, but thank you so much for being so active in the community because we see you and we're trying to create that. Don't stop. Please don't stop being active in
No,
the
I
community.
won't. I've missed the last couple of calls on a Tuesday because my
Yeah,
son's hockey's moved to a Tuesday night instead of a Thursday. He's on at the time. So it's
yeah.
been really difficult to try and get on. But from next week, I'm going to try and get back on and watch the last two as well.
Good. But what I'm saying, yeah, just keep commenting because that's what. Have you got your t-shirt yet though?
I've got it. I put it on. It was large, but
Yeah,
it's still a bit tight. So I'm just,
yeah. So
I'm at
you're
work
waiting
at the
to
minute in
come
the
out. Yeah.
van. Well, well, that's my aim though. I want to fit into that comfortable. I mean, my trousers have dropped. These t-shirts are big. My own t-shirts are big. So I know I'm on the right way. I've got a real commitment now until I go away to drop. I'd like to get to 14 something by the time I go away in 5 weeks.
Very
So
good.
that's
You can do it. Just keep going.
yeah,
But see, you see how easy it is. You don't
yeah,
have that's just now you understand why I'm making so much noise and swearing on social media because we've been fed with bullshit for a long time, you know?
yeah. And that's it. And it's just once you get prepared and you got things started, and it is just committed to. You have got to kind of go all in and just
Yes, yeah,
commit
yeah,
to what
yeah.
you're doing. And it's hard. I mentioned in the group the other week I was at a friend's house and they were having takeaways. All the
I
beer was all
know.
free, and I stood there on water all night. But then when I got to the end of the month and I've lost 2.5 stone, I was like, "That's what."
Yeah,
Because if I hadn't, I would
yeah, yeah.
never have achieved that. I would never have achieved it.
That is discipline. You know what I always say is that when you eat this way, your discipline comes a lot quicker. Whereas if you're eating a lot of sugar and stuff, a lot of
Yeah.
carbs, you would have struggled. You would have given
Um,
it.
Massively. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes my energy plateaus a little bit,
Yeah.
and I weren't sure whether that's because I haven't had my afternoon meal, so I haven't
No,
had them
no, no,
fats, or is
no,
it just
no, no. If your energy plateaus, it means something in your on your plate has raised your blood sugar. Always investigate because you've got
okay?
energy on you not to plateau. Unless obviously you didn't sleep the night before and you've been up all night. That's different. But
Yeah,
if your energy plateaus, feel like it could be because there's something on your plate. When that happens, look back, hang on, what did I eat? What it could be something innocent. Even sometimes sweetness do that to people. Sometimes, like I said, onions. Sometimes somebody's bought olives from the deli and it's got some shit in it that's caused that. So
yeah,
always investigate. If you buy cheese that's been grated, they add potato starch to it, which
yeah.
yeah.
I've only had the only cheese I've had is from Costco, like this big slab of cheese, and then I
Yeah,
usually have some broccoli, frozen broccoli with it, and then I
yeah,
have my chicken, and then
yeah,
my walnuts or almonds. I try and mix between. That's kind of my evening meal, and I go between a breast of chicken or thighs of chicken. Tonight I've
yeah.
got mince just to change it a bit.
But the chicken wings are better than the breast.
And what about the thighs?
They're not. The thighs are perfect, but the chicken wings are. You want something. You want more fat in your
Okay.
diet. So if you leave the other chicken breasts, do the drumsticks, do the thighs, and do the wings. Right now, stay off the breast for a while because they're very lean until you become fat adapted. Let's eat the fatty
Uh,
meat. You know what I
oh,
mean?
okay. Okay, yeah, because I've been having more breast probably than the
No,
thighs and
no.
that. So
You see,
wings and with legs and that, bro.
the fat probably the reason why you because it's quite lean. Sometimes your body converts some of it into sugar. So try as much as possible to have the chicken thighs, chicken wings, chicken drumsticks with the skin, in the skin.
So have them plain, but then put my own seasoning on and cook them.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, do but the seasoning also look at the ingredients. Sometimes when
Yeah,
you look at the seasoning, I've got this Chinese seasoning thing that I've got at home for years. One day I looked at it. The first ingredient was fucking sugar. I'm like, what the? Why would they? But because they got away with it for a long time because it tastes good.
yeah.
But I always look at the ingredients.
Yeah, it does, mate. The one thing I have done as well is look at stuff. So I'm reading things more. I'm trying to look at, oh no, there's something in that. When I've been out at work, it's just been a hard morning and I've got
Yeah,
nothing with me. I've gone to go and get something. But then even just slices of meat and I'm having a look on the back
I
and it's got
know.
like brown sugar in, like a whole
Why?
chicken, but brown
Why?
sugar. And I was like, well, I can't have it
Why?
then. So,
I
yeah,
know.
that
As soon
makes
as you,
sense.
as soon as you eat that brown sugar, you will feel tired because your insulin level goes up slightly. But
Yeah,
if you get stuck like that, I know you don't like eggs, but this is the best ones to get. By the way, Morrison's have got they do chicken, rotisserie chicken, plain,
yeah,
don't they? Plain with no one of it's got sugar, brown sugar, but one of it ask them at the counter. One's got
okay.
no nothing on it. So Morrison's they tend to have
One of the cooked chickens is just plain
yeah,
then.
just plain, nothing.
Okay, so if I'm stuck
If you're
out and
not,
about, I
yeah,
can
yeah,
just,
yeah.
that's
But
brilliant,
then,
mate.
but then, but then, if your body is telling you, if you're not hungry, don't worry about eating until you get home. But
Yeah,
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 that's exactly like tonight. I'll prepare it and then I'll take it. It's at hockey tonight, so I'll
yeah.
prepare it and then I'll take it with me and I'll sit there and everyone's like, "What you mean?" Because I can smell the broccoli and everything. I'm like, "Oh, but it's working." So
It's working. How old is your son?
he's 12
Oh God, I mean,
and he has hockey on a Tuesday night for 2 hours. He has rugby training on a Wednesday. Ice hockey tonight for an hour. Rugby tomorrow.
is he a big boy?
He's taller than me. So he's 158. He's near enough up to my height already at 12. But he's just saying there's nothing on him. He's
You
just
know what?
solid.
You know what? Lots of meat, lots of eggs. Make sure
Yeah,
that you put a lot of that in his diet. Meat
he
and
does,
eggs.
mate. My mum done him. He always knows when my mum comes because she gets chicken drumsticks.
Yeah,
But she has to get M&S, and they're all covered in all the good stuff. And he's
yeah.
there walking. He's got about six on his plate with mashed potato, veg, and he's sat there like he loves it, mate. He loves it. He eats well. He does
Honestly,
eat well. But he's
real
happy.
food. That's it. Thank you. I mean, don't just we try to share all of this with your family, and that if you feel good, when they see that you feel good, they want to copy you. So listen, thank you so much for being so active. Is there anything else you want to ask me, sir?
I think that, I mean, end goals, is it, do I need an end goal or do I just keep going until I kind of plateau?
Keep
Or,
going, keep going. When
yeah,
you plateau, and then you do a bit of a longer fast. But sometimes, if you plateau, what you may need to do is increase your meals. You may even have 3 meals for a couple of days and then go back down again. So, as a human being, you wouldn't sort of eat food at set times all the time. We just like any other animal. We ate when we found the food. So sometimes, if you think I've plateaued a bit, eat 3 meals for 1 day and then for 2 days, and then go back down to 1 meal and then 2 meals. Just keep changing it
just
about.
try and work it.
Yeah, keep shock the body. Do you know what I mean?
And with the muscle one you were talking about, is that after I do the 90 days, if I wanted to, will I then go on to that one? Or
yeah, it's better because you've got, depends on how much fat you've got to lose. So you've got a bit more fat to lose. Wait until you've lost a bit more, but you can still build muscle and lose fat at the same time. But it's a bit slower if you're carrying a lot of body fat, if you know what I mean.
Well, I don't need to eat any more at the minute, even though I've started
No,
training.
not right now. Right now, you don't need to because you got enough energy on you. When you've lost a bit more, maybe a couple of stone more, then go on to the muscle. Start eating 3 meals. Can even eat up to 4 meals. Okay.
Okay. Fantastic.
But then we are here. Whenever you jump on the call, you can always talk, ask a question on Tuesdays, and we'll have a chat. Okay.
No, it's brilliant, and I thank you, mate, because honestly, it's been life changing, and I'm glad I've done this and not gone the other way with the jab. So I'm really chuffed.
Thank you so much for being so active. Please don't stop. Okay. Have a good day.
Cheers, Adam. Have a great day, mate.
Bye-bye.
See you, mate.
Bye.